Hey, First Tube. For those of you guys that do not know, those of you guys are following me for other things, I do this program called First. If you check the description down below, you guys will get information on it. It's pretty much a robotics program for high school students, but it's also, you have many mentors in the program. I'm one of these mentors, who mentors a team. So this is like an introduction thing to this whole idea. Started with the first vlogging. Yeah. This should be interesting. Um, well, I'm gonna start off with this like 16 part episode type setup thing. 16 part vlog. On things that I think, three things I learned in first, an introduction to my next 11 points, which are just things which I think first can do to get itself better, and then a conclusion show. And I'm considering it right now, but maybe one of you viewers can actually get on Skype with me for that conclusion show and leave your comments, and we could just discuss this afterwards. That'd be pretty cool. Um, but yeah, um, I mean, I was here. This will be 2011. Will be what, my ninth year in first. I mean, I did Stack Attack. I did First Frenzy, Triple Play. What's the other one? Aim High, Rack and Roll, over First Overdrive, Lunacy, and this year Breakaway. So that's 8 games right there. And next year's game, 2011 game, will be in my ninth year. So, um, but yeah, I mean, this year I learned three things. I've been knowing a few of these. I just hadn't seen it done to this extent for at least this one. This one I knew it was around, but teams being hypocrites on their scouting. I did it. I know I've done it, and I'll admit it. But I mean, after today, no more. If I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna practice what I preach. So, I mean, I didn't see it more prevalent than at a particular event this season, and I think it possibly cost a team the winning that event. I mean, it honestly cost that team winning the event because they didn't. I don't think they went with their scouting data. Um, they have scouting data, believe me. I live and die off their scouting data. They collected really well. Um, but yeah, I mean, there's that situation where teams will go against it, and teams think, hey, we got two of the best teams here at this regional event, and we'll just pick a third team, whoever, because we think they deserve to go to a championship, when truly they don't. Um, because they think we could just have a box on wheels, we could just let them play defense or do whatever they need to do, whatever we tell them to do, they'll do it because they're so overhyped to be picked. Um, I mean, that's my thinking on it. I just think teams are just hypocrites in a lot of things. Team members are hypocrites. They say something, but they're not able to preach it. I mean, they preach it, but they're not able to practice it, and on their team. So, I mean, I preach scouting is important. So, I'm gonna make sure it's important. I'm not volunteering next year in Florida, most likely, because I'll be scouting. But yeah, I mean, I just see it as a situation where the newer generation in first is going to be like, these guys are telling us to scout. There's no point in scouting because they're not using our data. I mean, they're picking the third best robot off our list with the list that we gave them for picks, and they're not using our data. They're just going the eye test or gut test or whatever. I mean, it totally makes sense. It totally makes sense why scouting doesn't pick up, because people don't realize how important it is. And I think that needs to be made a point. Not just scouting, but other little things. Pit scouting, which I take with a grain of salt, but other teams may take very seriously. Um, yeah, I mean, a lot of things in first. People may take it. Some people take it with a grain of salt. Some people take it very seriously. For example, I take crowd noise very seriously. I'd love to have vuvuzelas behind the red alliance if I'm the blue alliance in my matches. If the arena's set up that way, yeah, I'll do it. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to practice that. preaching home advantage, distraction, stuff like that. I believe in it. But yeah, if you guys have any comments or any concerns or anything which you guys like to add to the video, if you guys like to build off this discussion, um, you guys are more than welcome to post. Comments are down below. You guys can just Facebook me, Twitter me. Facebook is facebook.com/LADAKN99. Twitter is at LADAKN99 or twitter.com/LADAKN99. YouTube, you got my username here. Just go to my channel page and leave a comment there if you feel necessary. Or you can email me at ladakn@gmail.com. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, and I'll get back to you guys. Peace.